Hi guys again, so back with another, Brawl Stars related video. So, pretty sure you probably heard by now. If not, I'll tell you anyways. There's been today a balance change in Brawl Stars, so we got some very needed nerfs and a few buffs. So let's just quickly go over them. First of all, we have a Pam buff, increasing her main attack damage from 220 to 260. So doesn't sound like a big change, but I think she's going to be able to compete with Poco and some of the other brawlers I'll talk about who got buffed later on. So I think Poco's not going to be the only viable gem carrier and gem grab now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. Next up, we have a buff to Jessie, increasing her main overall damage to 820. So it's going from 780 to 820. So I think this is also another like viable gem carrier that might be thrown into the mix. So I think those two are gonna compete with Poco for that spot. And also the next two I'm gonna talk about. Penny, first of all, has an increased main attack damage from 800 to 840. Also gonna be able to compete with Poco for that gem carrier role. And also now her coins is gonna burst. So basically, originally how the first coin would burst through the original enemy and hit the three behind her, those three coins. Now it's gonna go through those and it's just gonna go as long as her range allows her. So it's gonna be like all of her shots are always piercing. So I don't think that's a big change, but I'm gonna see how that one's gonna go. And now a really big buff here to Frank I'm really excited about. So they're gonna increase his main attack range from 5.67 tiles to 6.33. And not just that, they're also increasing his super range from 6.67 to 7.33 tiles. So Frank was already a pretty overpowered brawler, but now I think with these buffs, he's just gonna be unstoppable. Well, he wasn't really overpowered, I should say he was more like pretty strong. Now he's gonna be really, really strong. For sure, top 3 brawler, I'm confident in saying. So his damage is already pretty good. His star power is good if you have it. So now this is going to allow you to keep chipping those people away when you get. So it's going to be easier to hit them. And his super was already pretty strong. So I'm kind of excited to see a new change in the meta now with Frank. So those were the buffs. Now let's go over the nerfs. We have a nerf to Dynamike. So maybe not as much as you guys hoped, but we're going to be seeing an increased super explosion delay from 1.1 seconds to 1.3 seconds. So this means that it's going to take an extra 0.2 seconds for his super to go off after using it. I think the hope behind this was to make his auto aim super less viable, because people were just auto aiming his super and getting free, like tons of damage or free kills constantly and kept getting hit. So hopefully this is going to have to put a little more skill in the game with aiming it, and you can't just auto aim his super and hit people all the time. I'm happy to see that. The next one is, I'm pretty sure you're all expected, but Poco is going to get a decreased main attack damage from 700 to 660 at base. So this just means that he's not going to be doing as much damage. His super is going to reload a bit slower. So I think a lot of people wanted to see a range nerf, but personally I wanted to see a range nerf, but I'm glad he's getting nerfed somehow, because he was just really overpowered. You were seeing him everywhere. He was unstoppable. So this is a good nerf to him. It's one way to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video, and bye.